Hey everyone. So, I know, long time since I last done a video, but I am sort of back with doing my videos again. So I thought I'd start off with doing a bit of a collection video. So, this at the moment is not my complete collection. It is the majority of it. So, let's get on to the first one. Now, this one in my collection, this is not my kit. This one is my son's kit. So, this one is nearly built. There's, I think, just one or two bits to add on, and then it's to actually get to painting it, because as you can see, well, okay, actually I stand corrected. We've built it together, but yeah, it just needs painting and then deciding what markings he wants to use and go from there. So, got that one out the way first. As we know, over Christmas, supermarkets, well, certain discount supermarkets did starter kits, so this is one of them, my Focke-Wulf in 1/72 scale. Nice little kit from what I can see, little lovely artwork, so it's quite handy this was, and coming from discount store at a reduced price. And then keeping on the theme of the discount store, I also had this one as well, the Yellow Jacks. Right, let's move on to another one that you can see with you. So, this one I bought secondhand, along with a couple of other ones as well. Not a usual scale I'd model in, but for the prices they were, I couldn't pass it up. Then there's also this one, the Panzer IV, again, another scale that I'm not really a thing, but you know, like I said, when it goes cheap, you can't pass it up. Actually, going back to the theme of discount superstore, I also had this one as well. Now, I've not yet looked at this kit, but another YouTuber, Model Minutes, he's built this one, and there was a bit of an issue with his one with the short shot. So I really need to look into this one and see if this has the same issue as his did. I'm hoping not, because he had a bit of issue with getting hold of it because of spares and whatnot. So I'm hoping this one doesn't have the same issue. Right, moving on to this one then. So, let's go steady. So, Rethel Hawker Hurricane, Mark to complete the set of my World War II. Got it from a store in Merthyr. Not saying the name because I'm not endorsed by them, but going cheap, couldn't pass it up. And again, this was from the same store as well. I am waiting on the Academy version of the F14 in the same scale as well. It's just my local hobby shop hasn't received the delivery as of yet, so I'll have a Revell one and an Academy one as well. I'm not sure if they've ordered the D with the model shop, but I'm not complaining, you know, it's a nice plane. So, you know, if I have more than one of the same thing, I'm not bothered. And then moving on, again, this is another one I bought secondhand. And currently I am doing the starter set in 1/72 scale. So I'll have both a 1 in 72nd and a 1 in 76 version as well. So it'd be interesting to see what the differences are between this one and the 1/72 starter. But I won't be building the 1 in 72nd, the 1 in 76 scale stuff anytime soon. Bear with me a second as I move stuff around. So, moving on to 1 in 35 scale now. So, this one got, because it's going cheap, at a hobby store, so I couldn't pass it up, so I thought, well, 1 in 35 scale, give it a go. And I know Tamiya is good with their models regardless of the age. The fit's normally pretty much perfect on most. And then coming back to a 1 in 72nd, box is a bit battered, but again, something I picked up second hand because, again, going cheap, couldn't pass it up, so I thought, why not, give it a go. And then, right, going to something different. So, as I like cars, I seen this in the shop and I thought, why not, looks nice, so I'll give it a go. And I think because this is the 427, this is the one with the V8 rather than the smaller block. Nice packaging, lovely colour scheme. I am going to try and recreate this colour scheme when I get around to building it, because I quite like the blue with the orange stripes. Going to another Academy kit. Again, more of my favourite scale, the 1 in 72nd, the Stuka Tank Buster version. I have got another one of this. I think I'll show off that one as well, but again, because it's Academy, I quite like Academy at the moment because they're reasonably priced, and from what I've seen, they're not too badly detailed either. And then got this little one here in the 134 scale, the Tornado. I think it cost me about £3-4 in this scale, nothing on the back. But yeah, for about £3 or £4 from a model shop, I thought, well, why not? Ah, here's the other one. Yeah, the Stuka. I think they're both... No, they're not. So they're both the Ju-87Gs, but this one is the Dash 2. The Tank Buster's the Dash 1. So there is a little bit of a difference. And I'm glad I checked before buying them. And then Academy's FW190. Again, I think, oh, there we go. The model shop I bought it from sold it for £8. He knocked the 50p off because I bought a couple of models in one go. Let's move some stuff around again. Right, and again onto a Tamiya kit. Now, I picked this one up because at the time the hobby store was having a sale. I think I paid about £10 for this, if not a little bit less, because it was on like a January sale, or just before Christmas, something like that. So Yamaha XD1000 Virago. There's the box art. There. This will be uncharted territory for me because I've never done a motorbike. So it'll be interesting to see when I get around to it. And moving on to this one. So again, this was another kit I bought second hand. I think I paid about a £5 for this. But yeah, £5 for this kit. Can't complain. You know, when stuff goes cheap, I gotta take advantage of the sale. So again, because it's an older box and it won't show anything what the kit will look like in a prototype model. It just shows off Ridal's other ones. I'll admit I have been trying to keep my eye out on this one. I do like the look of the elephant one. Right. On to another Academy kit. The Zero. My first Japanese plane that I've picked up. Looks nice. Whether I can get it to, you know, be as good as this one is another matter, but I'll give you a good try. Comes with a little bit of armaments as well. Right, let's get this big one out of the way. Let's move some things around. My first kind of modern armour, but I seen it at my local hobby shop because it was a second-hand model. I think I paid, is there a price tag on this? No, I've taken the price tag off. I think I paid about £25 for this for a Trumpeter Challenger 2. I've only opened it briefly. As you can see, it comes with some photo etched, which will be interesting because I've never done photo etched before, so that'll be a challenge in its own right. Excuse me a second, for some reason my rabbit is getting annoyed. Apologies for that. Right, let's move on to this one now. So, the Lancaster B3 Dambuster. So, again, picked this up second hand. I've got the Riddell B1-3, but in the ordinary version. So I have both now, the Riddell B1-3 and this one, the B3 Dambuster. A little bit of nice artwork as well. When I go around to building it, I don't know if I'll do the cutaway engine. Might not, because I'll come around. I'll wait till I come around to it, whether I'll do the cutaway engine or not. Right. Let's go around to this one. So, Academy's B-17 Memphis Belle, one of my all-time favourite American bombers. I am going to purposely wait to build this one. I'm going to build the smaller ones before I tackle this one, because this is one of my all-time favourites, so I'm going to leave it till I've built some of the other ones and then tackle this when I'm more confident with I'm not going to make mistakes, because I really don't want to ruin this model. Right. Let's move on to something that's not in view. So, again, Unimog, a Riddell one, 1 in 35. Again, this was another kit that I bought second hand because, again, going cheap, so why not? The schemes I've actually not paid much attention to, because I've only opened this up to see what was the condition. I'm going to be having to do a little bit of work on this, because from what I've seen, there's a piece that's sort of broken or bent. So this one's going to be a little bit of work needed to do. One of my two kits made by Mr. Craft, I feel like I'm regretting buying Mr. Craft now, after seeing the reviews on the website I bought these from. It seems like there's a lot of fit issues and that. So these ones I'm going to tackle after a lot more experience building kits, because I don't feel confident enough that if there's fit issues and that you know, I'm going to be skilled enough to build them. Moving on to a scale that I don't actually have. And does this have the... Nope, it doesn't. This one I bought from my local hobby store, secondhand. The Rydell's Ventura. The ironic thing is, well, the price tag on this says 30. I paid 32 for this because there was an extra kit that came inside it. Because the guy didn't realise it comes with the person who sold him the kits. The RAF personnel kit was inside with it. Now that's the Airfix kit, that one is. I don't have it to hand to show. I think that's stashed away somewhere else. So £32 I had a kit with RAF personnel in 1/48 scale as well. So that was quite a bargain. So I got 2 kits for the price of 1 really. Moving on to boats now. So picked this one up through another superstore. It's a starter one by Rydell. Because it was going cheap, and it's kind of a topic that I'm not really familiar with, but because it was going cheap I thought, well, I'll give it a go. You know, there's no harm in trying something you're not used to. Excuse me. And then last of the boats, again, this is Academy's Missouri 1/700 scale. I think I paid, from my local hobby shop, I think I paid about £22 I think for this. I've yet to open this because I don't think I've looked inside just yet, but I seen the post he put up because he posts up on Facebook with when he gets new stock and that in, so I was like, how much? And I picked it up on a Saturday. Then on to the last boat, which is my absolute favourite warship. My all-time favourite, the Bismarck. Again, another Academy kit, but it's in the 1/350 scale. I can't quite fit it all in. Let me try. There we go. So, well, it's kind of all in. But yeah, it's the 1/350 scale Bismarck by Academy. I think I paid £42 for this, whereas Tamiya want anywhere between 65 to 70 for their 1/350 Bismarck. I can't compare the two because I only own the Academy one, because I was going for value for money, and like I said, it's got a bit of a thing for Academy at the moment. Price wise they're reasonable and they seem to be decently detailed for what their price is. So this is my all-time favourite thing. I want the eventually my goal is to get the 1 in 200 Bismarck by Trumpeter. That is my end goal with modelling, is I want the Trumpeter 1 in 200, but with the price it is, it's going to be many months before I could even look at even buying that, because I think the last I saw it was shy of, I think it was shy of £400 the last I looked, but don't quote me on that. Now it's going to be on to armour, and it's going to be all the more smaller kits. So Tamiya's sandbag set, bought it from the hobby store because I think these were about £4. Next one, brick wall set, again £4 or £5. You know, it's just something to add to my collection. Then there's this one. I think I paid about £6 or £7 for this one. The Kampfwagen 2. Hope I said that right. Again, I think I paid £8 to £10 for this. So, you know, why not? The Hanomag, again I think I paid about £12 for this one. Now the reason I bought the Hanomag is because I was going to use it to display it, where is it? Oh, it's not on this box, it's on the other gun one. I was going to have it displayed with the gun in tow. And then last one, the Tamiya 88mm flak. Now this one I'm not going to build until I've got the 8-ton truck to display it, towing it, because I prefer the look of it when it's being towed than when it's in its firing position, but that's just me. So quick video turned into nearly half hour, but I thought I'd just give an update on what I'm doing, what's in my stash. Like I said, this is not my complete stash, you know, this is the majority of my stash. I think when I did a count, I think the last time the number of kits I got is about 40 to 42 kits to build. But bear with me a second. As I do have something else to show. So this is my little setup at the moment, and this is the kit I'm working on at the moment. That is the price I paid because of the store I bought it from, and if you live in the UK you can probably gather by the price tag where I got it from. So as you can see, I'm in the process of painting it. Done the aluminium for the tracks, but it still needs a couple of coats to look better. So I'll round you off at that. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you again soon. Bye.